Now, if we were still inculcating judeo-Christian principles in our public education system, we would not be having nearly the problem that we currently have with this, because of the classic judeo-Christian values of courtesy and kindness, civility, respect for human beings that are made in the image of God. It's time for us to go back to introducing our students in our public education system to the time-honored standards that are found in the Ten Commandments and the teachings of the New Testament. We have got to understand that speaking the truth about homosexual behavior is not bullying, and it's not harassment as much as the deviancy cabal wants it to be. I mean, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, they want to punish speech. They want to punish, intimidate anybody who would dare open his mouth and express criticism of homosexuality. Think what happened to Carl Palladino, the way he has been landed on like a falling safe by every homosexual activist group in the world for daring to speak the truth about homosexuality. Now, he's being accused of hate speech, but I want to suggest that homosexual activists are not wholly innocent in these tragedies, in these horrible suicides by these students. Now, realize that homosexuals cannot reproduce, so they have to recruit. It's the only way to swell their numbers. We, the sexually normal, we can be fruitful, we can multiply, we can fill the earth. Homosexuals cannot do it. They're incapable of procreation, which is one of the reasons why we should never sanctify those relationships with the term marriage or even domestic partnerships or civil unions. Now, part of the agenda of groups like GLSEN, that's G-L-S-E-N, that stands for Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, part of their agenda is to urge students at younger and younger ages to come out of the closet and declare a disordered sexual preference for themselves. So you've got sexually confused young people, and again, they're trying to push this down into kindergarten. They're trying to get this brainwashing into students of all ages, even starting in elementary school. And what they're urging them to do is self-declare as homosexuals before they are mature enough to make any sort of rational decision about sexual matters. So I'm suggesting that adults that pressure these students to declare a disordered sexual preference when they're too young to know better, that they share some culpability for those that take their life. Be just like an adult encouraging a young student to experiment with injection drug abuse. We would say to that adult, you share some culpability for what happens in the life of that student.